to warm up again next week.
All right, thanks a lot, Dave. For more than 2 decades, one of the hottest attractions in the metro area was Rapids on the Reservoir.
It's now just a memory replaced by a vacant lot. Well, tonight, Wilson Stribling takes a look at whatever happened to plans to build something new on that site, and others in this 3 on Your Side Investigates report washed out.
When it opened in June of 1984, Rapids on the Reservoir was the hot new water park in town where scores of families and kids kept cool in the summer sun. It lasted more than 20 years until it closed for good after the 2007 season. This is what it looks like today. Condominiums and then an apartment complex were proposed at one point, but some Reservoir residents and the economy objected. Today, the site remains vacant.
The property is now in the hands of the bank that was the mortgager at the time. And as my understanding, the bank does have some active interest in terms of assisted living and retirement home type situation. There have been proposals over the years for a number of different things that have fallen by the wayside, but this is the most current one that seems to be alive.
Not far from the Rapids site is where the dock used to sit.
Well, the dock had its own unique personality.
For years, the dock served food during the day and drinks at night. It often filled up on the weekends after the crowds in Jackson had to find a new place to go when the bars there closed at midnight. This is the dock's final night of operation in 2004. It, too, was soon dismantled to make way for an elaborate mixed-use development called Harbor Walk that has yet to materialize.
The plan for the Harbor Walk development is still ongoing. We haven't seen any activity in the last year or so, and don't know when we will. But the people that lease that property do consistently make their lease payments on time.
So if there won't be another Rapids and there won't be another dock, what is next for the reservoir? There's plenty of property and lots of water. Much of what happens out here is done by committee, namely the Pearl River Valley Water Supply District, which operates much like its own small town. Reservoir residents choose its board members, and they have a long-range plan that doesn't necessarily call for commercial pursuits with a regional draw.
In our master plan 3 years ago, we ran some citizen surveys and asked what types of businesses and recreation interests they would like to see here. Water parks didn't get one vote.
What Reservoir residents say they do want is restaurants, outdoor equipment stores, walking trails, things that make it even more attractive to live out here. Sigmund says more trails are built as money allows, but there are no major developments on the drawing board. The center of his attention is the reservoir itself.
We have a large number of visitors. Any given day, there are hundreds of people using the lake that don't live here. We also have about 17,000 people that live on the property. And they would not be living here, frankly, if it wasn't for that nice, pretty lake out there that we spend a lot of time keeping that way.
Wilson Stribling, 3 on Your Side, investigates.
And tomorrow morning, Reservoir officials will unveil an expansion of the Timber Lake Campground off North Shore Parkway. They have added more than 24 new RV campsites and a new bathhouse.
Well, Mississippi